Hello everyone, my name is Jayant Sharma and today I am going to explain the third poem from your textbook First Flight. The poem is A Tiger in the Zoo. A Tiger in the Zoo is written by Leslie Norris. Leslie Norris was a prize-winning Welsh poet and short story writer. Until 1974, he earned his living as a college lecturer, teacher, and headmaster. He taught at the academic institution in Britain and the United States, including Brigham Young University. Before starting the poem, I would like to raise a few questions and you just try to think over it and afterwards try to write a paragraph. Have you seen animals in a zoo? Of course, you have seen. How do they look? What do you feel about them? They look happy or sad? Do you think it's their natural habitat? And is it correct to keep them caged for our own amusement and fun? You have to write one of the paragraph, why or why not. Now just see, animals belong to the wild. Their natural habitat is not the cage. Their natural habitat is the jungle or the forest. It's cruel to keep them confined in jungles. Animals are unhappy, helpless, and angry when kept within a cage. Here is the introduction of the poem. The poem is written by Leslie Norris. Explains the agony and helplessness of a caged tiger that lives in a zoo. The poet explains what his life could be if he had been a free animal. The poet has tried to explain about the condition of animals that are caged by human beings for their own fun. So let's start the poem. What is the theme of the poem and the central idea of the poem? The poem speaks about a tiger who is a powerful and proud animal. The poet highlights the condition of animals who live in zoos. The tiger is confined in a cage. He is unhappy, angry, and ignores the visitors. The poet imagines what it would be like for the tiger to be in the jungle. He should be hiding among the tall grass by a water body, hunting deer on his own and scaring the villagers. However, his present situation is pathetic and he is forced to remain in a small cage looking at the sky. The poet wants to highlight the fact that a tiger values his freedom and he deserves to be let free in his natural habitat. Human progress should not be at the cost of destroying natural habitats of wild animals like a tiger. So let's start the poem with the first stanza. He stalks in his vivid stripes the few steps of his cage on pates of velvet quiet in his quiet rage. The word vivid means clear or bright. Rage word is used for anger. The tiger in the zoo walks in the limited space of the cage. It takes a few steps. There are stripes on his body which are very clear and bright. Its paws are soft like velvet. No noise is produced when he walks. The tiger is silent but angry. The second stanza of the poem tells that where should the tiger be? He is in the cage right now, but he should be lurking in shadow. The poet tells that he should be lurking in shadow, sliding through long grass near the water hole where plump deer pass. Lurking word is used for hiding in order to attack, as in the picture you can see. Sliding, moving very slowly. Water hole, a depression in which water collects, as in the picture you can see. Plump word is used for a fat animal. The poet says that the cage is not the proper place for the tiger. It is not its natural habitat. The tiger in the cage is a victim of human cruelty. He should be ideally be seen sitting, hiding under some tall grass near a water body. He should be waiting for a fat deer to hunt down. Means the natural habitat should be the forest. The third stanza of the poem, he should be snarling about houses at the jungle's edge, baring his white fangs, his claws, terrorizing the villagers. So the poet here, he tells that the tiger should not be in the cage, he should be near the villages or in the jungle, snarling, making an aggressive growl in anger. Edge word is used for the side, fangs word used for the teeth, big teeth, and terrorizing word is used for scaring or making someone afraid of. The poet proceeds further, suggesting that the tiger should be sitting at the jungle's edge in close vicinity of a village. It should be scaring the villagers by showing his sharp white teeth and deadly claws. Here the poet wants to convey that this is his natural habitat. The nature or the jungle or the forest is the natural habitat where the tiger should be. The fourth stanza tells us, but he is locked in a concrete cell, his strength behind bars, stalking the length of his cage, ignoring visitors. Concrete walls, word is used for concrete cell in which the tiger is. Stalking, walking in proud and angry manner, and the word ignoring, not paying attention to anything. The poet expresses his deep sympathy at the plight of the tiger. It is imprisoned in a cell made of concrete. This is quite the opposite of being free in his natural habitat. A tiger is a powerful animal, but sadly, his power is locked inside the concrete cell. The tiger is pacing slowly inside the cage. He is not interested in the visitors who have come to watch him as a means of entertainment. The fifth stanza of the poem, he hears the last voices at night, the patrolling cars, and stares with his brilliant eyes at the brilliant stars. Here the patrolling cars word is used for moving about to check for any danger. The police vans or the cars which are safeguarding the animals or the other things. Stares, look hard at something, and brilliant word is used for bright. The poet tells us what the tiger does during the night. He is lonely and angry at night too. He hears the patrolling cars of the zoo authorities. He again shows no interest in them and stares at the shining stars with his brilliant eyes. This suggests that the tiger is hopeful of getting his freedom back. Here in this poem, there are few poetic devices which are used. Among them, the first thing, that is the personification. In the poem, tiger is the word he is used for the tiger, and tiger is personified in this way. Alliteration is used as the stalks with his vivid stripes, so alliteration, and repetition, that is the brilliant word or quite word. Now the rhyme scheme of the poem, that is A B C B, and onomatopoeia is used in the word snarling. The word snarling. In this way, I expect you have understood the poem very well. For the notes, you can go to the description box and you can copy the link. You can download the PDF file of this poem. Thank you so much.